On the subject of it's hard to move on the fan fiction, I cannot believe how bad this fan fiction is. I am thoroughly flabbergasted and words escape me. Okay, this fan fiction is a Fluttershy fan fiction. Okay, we'll take it very slow, and I will explain the concept first. Nightmare Rarity is attacking Ponyville, and the other elements can't stop her. Twilight teleports everyone to Celestia's throne, and already it's false because it says that Celestia was angry at the sudden interruption. Pretty sure that Celestia would be like, what's going on? 5 elements. I'm pretty sure Celestia would be aware that Nightmarity was attacking Ponyville. It's just nonsensical. So they tell Celestia what's going on, so I guess she was completely oblivious. Celestia suggests that they get a replacement generosity element, and Applejack and Pinky just run out of the throne room to go get some pony real quick. And I'm sitting there going, wait, so Celestia and both Luna and Celestia can do nothing about Nightmarity? Why? Okay. Okay, sure. So Applejack and Pinky come back and they have Octavia, and they're like, she's really generous. And in fact, in the story, the writer says she's just as generous as Rarity. Well, okay, sure, but then they're like, yeah, Twilight and Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy don't even really know Octavia, but apparently, apparently, it's like, oh man, Fluttershy's dead. What do we do? I don't know. Find a kind pony. There's one. Come over here, Vinyl Scratch. You're kind. I am kind. None of us know you, but we're gonna make you the new element of kindness. Cool. And then she's just the element of kindness. Anyways, Celestia's like, thumbs up. You guys go do it, because Celestia doesn't even go back to Ponyville with them. And I'm still just like, yeah, Luna's just... Why is Luna a non-factor? She's literally stronger than Celestia when she nightmares. It's really weird. Anyways, so they go back to Ponyville. This is where the laughs start because of how absurd it starts getting. I'm sorry. It's really, really, really ridiculous. So what happens is they go back to Ponyville, and Fluttershy is Rarity's girlfriend. They're girlfriends. Also, Applejack and Pinky are girlfriends. This author is just like, I'm crazy. So anyways, Fluttershy's like, what if something bad happens? And apparently Twilight's like, no, she'll be fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And they blast Nightmarity, and it kills Rarity. Rarity just dies. So like they use the elements on. I mean, I guess it makes sense because like Octavia's like, you guys do realize I have no idea what's going on. You just brought me and said, oh, we're gonna go fight Nightmarity. Okay. So they use the elements on Nightmare Moon, and it purifies her. They use the elements on Discord, and it turns him to stone. And they use the elements in the story, and it kills Rarity. It doesn't banish her to the. It doesn't even banish her to the moon, like Celestia's like not even correct way of using it. But or like even turn to stone like Luna and Celestia. It's just like, no, she just dies. She just dies. They just kill her. So what happens is Fluttershy is just uber depressed, and what happens is she kind of starts to get better, and then Sweetie Belle, because they're cleaning out the Carousel Boutique, Sweetie Belle finds a box and she takes it to Fluttershy, and it's marriage earrings. And then Fluttershy gets uber depressed again, and it's like, oh, we were gonna marry, and it's like, what? So, anyways, what happens is after a while, Fluttershy like is going to town, and Applejack and Pinky talk to her, and they're like, Twilight knew, and she was just like, we need to kill Rarity for Equestria. Twilight is like, I will kill one of my best friends to save Equestria. And the other elements are along for the ride, except for Fluttershy because they lied to her, apparently. And like Celestia like is like, that's a good idea, we should do that. And Luna's just asleep for the whole fiction because apparently I don't even. So anyways, so here we go. You want bad? Here we go. Here we go. Get ready for this. So what happens is Octavia is moving into the Carousel Boutique because she is going to be the new element of generosity. That's how easy it is to replace an element. Not only because friendship is magic, and our friendship can just... We're good. Somebody dies, bring that pony that played the cello that one time. So anyways, and I'm not even... You think this is where it's bad? No, I haven't even gotten to that point yet. So what happens is Fluttershy gets sent off the deep end because she's like, wow, she's moving into Rarity's home already? She's been dead for like 2 minutes, guys. So anyway, she goes and confronts... She goes and confronts Octavia, and Fluttershy is like, you don't understand. This is heartbreaking for me. I'm so sad, and you wouldn't even understand. Here it comes. Are you ready? Are you ready? You probably might be able to guess at how stupid this is going to be, but are you ready? I'm not ready. Here is how stupid this is. Octavia's like, I do understand. And Fluttershy gets quiet, and Octavia says, I lost my mare friend too. Where do you think Vinyl is? Vinyl died. She got sick, and I watched her die. Wow. Whoa. There's no words to describe how poorly of a twist and how dumb and nonsensical that is. And then Fluttershy is like, oh, she does understand, kind of. And then Octavia is like, I will be friends, and it'll be hard, but we can make it through. And Octavia goes and leaves, and then Fluttershy, as she's leaving, she's like, bye, Rarity, I will always love you, and I'll never forget you. And I am just like... So here is the issue. Here is the issue. I don't like tragedy fics because they're usually not very good in the sense of uplifting you. I've read 2 prior to this one. Maternal and 10 Seconds. Maternal was just a depressing romp through Scootaloo's cancerous mother who just dies, and that's it. 10 Seconds was just a thrilling romp of a pony who I assume to be Rainbow Dash crashing with her flight team and dying over 10 seconds. Those may have been just negative and unhappy, and they may have been just no purpose, but they weren't laughably dumb. I didn't laugh at either of them. I was like, this is just going to be sad. I'm going to be sad. And then they're going to finish. And I'm going to be like, that was sad. And they were both technically sound in their writing and their execution. That's fine. This story? This story just doesn't get anything right. You didn't get any of the elements, attitudes right. You didn't get Celestia right. You didn't. I guess you got Luna right. She might have been sleeping somewhere because that's usually what she's doing in these stories. You didn't get Octavia right. Vinyl is dead just because why not? You didn't do anything right. Nothing in this story was right. Nothing. It wasn't sad. Even as a tragedy, it wasn't sad. It was funny. I laughed more than I was sad. I wasn't sad at all. 5 seconds into the thing, you're like, Rarity's dead. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make me sad. That's just funny. You killed off one of the main 6, and I feel nothing. That's like if I started a story and it started with Celestia and Luna have been butchered and cut up into pieces, and I'd be like, well, that's hilarious. How did we get to this point? Because it's not sad, it's just funny. Regardless, I don't think it's possible to have a story worse than this. I just can't believe how bad this is. I think it was the great Dave Meltzer who said this. Not really sure, but I have to say, -5 stars. Terrible. Awful.